Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy TCC, TylerCreatesContent here, and welcome back to another TCC Reacts. So guys, we're going to be reacting to The Odd Ones Out, my thoughts on roommates. Hey, what's up guys? Quick sneaky editor Tyler here. Just here to say, a lot of you aren't subscribed. It's like a big proportion. The number's on the screen right now. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Go subscribe. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you enjoy Reaction Friday. So without further ado, let's get right into the reaction. Let's get it.
You know, I never really understood trigger words until I got roommates. I hated my roommates. Except for you, Isaac. He watches my videos. Oh, James, you didn't hate your roommates. You just mildly disliked them. Yes, I did. When I first moved out of my house and went to college, the day I moved into my apartment and I opened the front door, this is what I saw. Keep in mind all the buildup that has gone into this moment. First, I had to get accepted into the school, then pick my major and classes. Then I had to find an apartment close to the school and get everything set up there. Then I had to pack everything up into a suitcase, kiss my dogs goodbye, and then be all on my own for the very first time.
Man, you're making it sound like, I guess maybe you went far or something like that, but it sounds so dramatic, man. I don't know. I mean, I still go back and forth between my house sometimes just because, you know, gotta go see the family sometimes. I don't know.
I opened the door to where I'd be living for the next 8 months, and this is what I see. Someone sleeping on a couch. He was wearing...
Everybody stops and staring at me. Yeah, y'all know that song? Hopefully you do. If you don't, get canceled immediately.
Some bright fast food employee uniform. The TV is on. There's a Halo 5 poster hanging on the wall. The sink, counter, and table is full of dirty dishes. There's a big industrial-sized trash can that is overflowing. Inside the fridge, there is an empty box of Dr. Pepper, a bottle of ketchup, and a jumbo Costco-sized pack of hot dogs. Where did all these dishes come from? Fun fact, those hot dogs were still in the fridge when I left. But the worst thing that was there was about 1 million basketball cards just lying on the floor.
Basketball cards? Any y'all collect basketball cards? If so, let me know down in the description. Man, that's weird. Basketball cards. I mean, I used to collect like Pokemon cards and that. Like, maybe that's a video. Do Pokemon cards. I don't know. If y'all want to see like Pokemon videos, then let me know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a TCC gaming kind of thing. New ideas, guys. New ideas. All right, let's keep going.
I'm not even exaggerating. Here's proof. Okay, so I got a single room because I brought all my drawing stuff, and I would feel bad if I shared a room with someone and he had to deal with all my drawing stuff being there, and also I wanted to be alone. Looking back, I'm so glad I got a single room because that room couldn't even fit myself. Literally, I could stand in the middle of the room, hold my hands out, and without moving my feet, I could touch the walls of the room. Maybe I just have long arms, I don't know. I mean, I could settle for a small bedroom, but what made living there so horrible were the roommates. What I didn't realize is that these boys also got private rooms, so that means that they too were socially awkward and kept to themselves.
I don't know. It's weird being like, you know, trying to keep to yourself with like having a roommate. Cause like, look, I'm gonna turn. I got a swivel chair. So over here, this is my roommate's side of the room, and you can kind of keep to yourself in here, but I mean, sometimes it's a little hard to keep, you know, like the fine line, you know, like that's my table right there. That's what I used for last week's video, or whenever you're seeing this, for the rapper video, or the song in 1 hour, whatever I called it, hit song in 1 hour. I think that's what I called it. That's the table I used. And like, I mean, look, it's just like, obviously, like, it's not like I can like touch both sides of the walls or something like that, but like, I mean, I don't know. It's a little small. It's a little small. Let's keep watching though. I can't keep pausing like this.
Which you might think is a good thing, but you'd be wrong. On the first night of being by myself, I unpack all my drawing stuff and I set it all up. Then I turned on the computer and the screen is just black. Nothing was turning on. I tried everything to fix it and it just wasn't turning on. Eventually I contacted the people who made it, sent it in, and then I got it back working. But during that week while the tablet was being fixed, like, seriously, no joke, that was probably the worst week of my entire life. I'm being serious. Making comics and YouTube videos was what kept me sane. And that first night of being on my own and my tablet broke, I cried, guys. I couldn't even eat food. I was that sad. I hit rock bottom. I remember just watching Captain Sparkles and Game Grumps highlights all day. But then the day I got it back, I was a drawing machine. I posted a comic the very same day. So let's spend the rest of this video talking about these previously mentioned roommates I had. The first person I need to talk about is Isaac. He was the only one that I like, and he's also the only one I told that I made YouTube videos. Now this boy wore Obey hats, he vaped, and he said stuff like, "That's dope." But you want—
I wonder when this was, because, like, didn't vaping just become a big thing? I mean, like, not like, obviously it's not like huge, but like, didn't the popularity of vaping like just come around, like, I guess like 2 or 3 years ago? At least that's what it feels like, or that maybe that's what I found out of it. I don't know, but I don't know. Isn't the Odd Ones Out, like, I'm not saying he's like an old man or something like that, but like, isn't he like in his 20s or something like that? I don't know, or like late 20s. That's what I thought, at least. I don't know. Let's keep watching though. I know how these people are, so I'm curious on what his viewpoint of that is.
Want to know why I liked him the most? Because he did the dishes. Like, me and him did the dishes. It wasn't just him, okay? I'd probably never become friends with him in any other circumstance. Just wanted to say that he was the cool one. I like him. Hi, Isaac. I miss you. I was looking at this post on the internet, and it was where the old memes are today. And for the after picture for the Scumbag Steve meme, it looked exactly like my roommate who...
The Scumbag Steve, he kind of looked like, what's his name? Justin Bieber. Hang on, let me go back. Look at that, right there. Look at that. That exactly looks like Justin Bieber. I mean, at least in my opinion. I'll probably have a picture like right here or something. But like that, oh my God. What? That's crazy.
And for the after picture for the Scumbag Steve meme, it looked exactly like my roommate, who I'll just make up a fake name for, Steve for convenience. I'm pretty sure I was roommates with a meme. Just put a fedora on this meme, and boom, that's my roommate, Steve. And it was a very fitting meme, too. This guy wouldn't do the dishes. He always cooked this ramen thing in the microwave, and would leave this gross juice stuff behind. So then when I would go to use the microwave, it would get my paper plate soggy. So I would have to check every...
Ew. 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 I hate, like... Just like the muck. Ugh. That's so gross. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, I'm so glad that my roommate cleans things. I mean, sometimes he even be like vacuuming during class. I mean, like he's a cleaner. Big up the roommate. He cleans. He's not here right now, but he definitely does clean. I mean, sometimes I get the smell. I guess he didn't mention a smell or something like that. I get like how something like that would be kind of annoying, because like sometimes you can walk through the lobby of my dorm room and all of a sudden you smell like popcorn, and like, I mean, I'm not saying that popcorn's an awful smell or anything, but like it gets a little tiring.
Every time before I used it to make sure there was no juice stuff behind. And also at night he watched anime without headphones, subbed. Anime has a certain sound to it. I don't know if you knew that. It's like normal Japanese, but really emphatically. Luckily it was usually late.
Wait, hang on, what?
That it's like normal Japanese, but really
Got it. In a forceful way. No. I get things.
emphatically. Luckily it was usually late
going.
at night when he started watching, so I would just have to get to sleep before he started and I would be all good. James, why didn't you just ask him to turn it down? I did! One night I went into his room and I said, "Hey man, can you turn it down?" And you know what? He did turn it down for that night.
Man, I get what you mean though, cause like, I mean, sometimes like people are just loud. Like, people will be watching TV like 2 a.m. and you're trying to sleep. That doesn't work. It just doesn't. And then I'm like covering my head up, like trying to. It's a lot. It's a lot. My sleep schedule is pretty crazy right now. So, well, let's keep watching.
One night. The very next night. But you know, he wasn't too
That, but like, instead of like it being in the other room, it's in the room.
bad. He would spend most of his time in his room playing video games, and I would spend most of my time in my room drawing. So except for the microwave juice thing, we didn't get in each other's way too often.
Fair enough.
Here's actually a funny story. So when I was filming the part in the vegan video when I crumpled up Oreos over Reese's Puffs, Steve walked into the kitchen and he saw me filming this sugary vegan concoction. And I just said to him, "Don't ask." Okay, so here's the roommate that I hated the most. His fake name will be Hunter. He was the one asleep on the couch when I first walked in, and he was the one who had collected all those billions of basketball cards. Just basketball.
That's so much. I mean, I've seen people with that many or like more like Pokemon cards, but I don't know. Why does anyone collect basketball cards? Aren't they just like stuff you can find on the internet about basketball people? What are the point of basketball cards? Someone tell me the point of basketball cards. Can we start a thing on the channel where we don't like basketball cards? Can I get a chain in the comments saying we don't like basketball cards? Do it. Bet you won't.
Ball cards, and he kept them all in the front room. What's the point of having sports cards when you can't even play with them? I mean, I spend money on Magic the Gathering cards, but that's because it's an actual game that you can play with friends. What do you do?
That's Pokemon cards. I get what you mean, bro.
With sports cards, I mean, I guess you can leave them in the front room of your apartment.
Nothing.
Maybe one day
you don't do anything with them.
A video about it though. He left his Mountain Dew bottles on the floor. He farted in public. He always complained that Steve didn't do the dishes, but he wouldn't do.
What's the problem with that? Just saying. I mean, where else are you gonna do it?
The dishes either. One time I was tired of doing everyone's dirty dishes, so I bought a big stack of paper plates for everyone to use. But Hunter took the paper plates to a party without even asking me, and he didn't even bring them back. But
bro, this guy's a scumbag, man. You drew a short end, bro. You drew like the short end of the stick. You ever heard that? That's what you got.
The worst thing this guy did. One day he told me, my ex-girlfriend doesn't want our dog anymore, so he's coming to live here.
What?
What? So this...
No, you don't do that. You have to ask about that. Oh no. Bro.
This boy wants to bring a dog in an already very small, cramped apartment. I couldn't believe this. The dog's name was Snoopy and I loved him. Hunter would put him in his kennel at night, but one night I was like, hey Hunter, Snoopy can stay with me if you want. And then boom, from that day forth, I was the one taking care of Snoopy. Snoopy would now sleep in my room. I would be the one who took him out for walks, and I fed him slices of lunch meat. What was great was that when I would go into the kitchen and Hunter would be watching TV, he would call for Snoopy. Snoopy, Snoops. But he wouldn't come.
Bro, that's me with my mom. My mom and my dog. Y'all met my dog, right? Yeah. Y'all saw him in one of my videos. Me and my mom and my dog are like in like a war because my mom and my dog are like now just like they're tight. And like if I call her, I'm like, hey, Bubbly, come here. She won't come. Cause like she's too invested in whatever my mom's doing. Oh, that's ridiculous. Like, I want to hang out with my dog too. Just saying.
This dog would follow me everywhere. And then one day Hunter said, hey, do you just want to have Snoopy? I was going to get rid of him. And then I said I would take him. And then later that same week, Hunter moved out. He took all the toilet paper too. He basically gave me a dog. And of course I loved that dog. But we lived in such a small space and I was always busy with school and drawing. I knew these weren't the best conditions for a dog to live in, and I'm pretty sure my apartment didn't even allow pets. So I asked people I knew if they wanted Snoopy, and my grandma got one of her friends to take care of him. So I dropped Snoopy off and I've never seen him since.
Oh no, poor Snoopy. Rip Snoopy. Can we get a rip Snoopy in the comments as well?
And that's it, the end. There was another roommate who I didn't even mention. He always worked a lot, so I didn't really see him too much. He had an electrical toothbrush, and I think...
Yeah, so that was an interesting video. Let's be real here. Good thought on roommates. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You just have to draw like a good end of the stick and get a nice person, or just go with someone you meet. Honestly, just go with someone you've already met, because like if you move in with someone you don't like them, you're stuck with them. And don't do that. Just do it with your friend. Next year I'll probably be rooming with a friend, so we'll see. Alright guys, that was the TCC reaction, and if you liked it, make sure you leave a like on the video. It tells me that you want to see more of these, and if you don't, I mean I can't really do anything about that, can I? Yeah, so leave a like, make sure you subscribe so you can see more of my content. We'll see you for the next TCC Monday, or whatever I do next. We'll see you guys in a bit. Peace out. If I turn back the hands of time, maybe everything will be alright. And maybe it'll tell me that I'm just a clown for thinking you're alright. If I turn back the hands of time, maybe I'll do it different this time. Or would I go back to the same old thing and the same